The Sultanate of the Galedi was a Somali kingdom that ruled parts of the Horn of Africa during the late 17th century and 19th century. The Sultanate was governed by the Gabroon dynasty. It was established by the Galedi soldier Ibrahim Adia, who had defeated various vassals of the Ajuran Sultanate and founded the House of Gabroon. The dynasty reached its apex under the successive reigns of Sultan Yusuf Muhammad Ibrahim, who successfully consolidated Galedi power during the Ba'ath era wars in 1843, and Sultan Ahmed Yusuf, who forced regional powers such as the Omani Empire to submit tribute. The Sultanate was eventually incorporated into Italian Somaliland in 1908, and ended with the death of Osman Ahmed in 1910. Origins. At the end of the 17th century, the Ajuran Sultanate was on its decline, and various vassals were now breaking free or being absorbed by new Somali powers. One of these powers was the Silsis Sultanate, which began consolidating its rule over the Afgoy region. Ibrahim Adia led the revolt against the Silsis ruler Umar Brown and his oppressive daughter, Princess Faye. After his victory over the Silsis, Ibrahim then proclaimed himself Sultan and subsequently started the Gabroon dynasty. Ibrahim and the other Gabroon nobles were descended from Omar Dine, an early Muslim leader who had arrived with 4 of his brothers from the Arabian Peninsula. Among this group of siblings, all of whom were Islamic clerics, was Fakhr ad-Din, the first sultan of the Mogadishu Sultanate. The other 2 brothers are referred to variously as Shamsuddin, Imuddin, Alahiddin and Ahmeddin. Omar Dine is said to have taken residence in Hara. Some traditions also associate him with that city-state's 16th-century Sultan, Umar-Din. Military. The Galedi army numbered 20,000 men in times of peace, and could be raised to 50,000 troops in times of war. The supreme commanders of the army were the Sultan and his brother, who in turn had Malaks and Garids under them. The military was supplied with rifles and cannons by Somali traders of the coastal regions that controlled the East African arms trade. Rulers of the Sultanate of the Galedi.